Well, hello again, everyone. Alongside Joe Vitale, Darren Pang here at Enterprise Center in downtown St. Louis, and you're watching Blues Game Day Live. And why wouldn't you be? Friday night hockey. San Jose Sharks are in town. They played last night in Dallas. Joe, you got to jump on a squad early on in this hockey game. They played last night. They didn't get into late. In the beautiful hotel and the nice pillows.
Whether at the Westin or at the Ritz, I don't know where they're staying. Four Seasons?
Just take advantage of them.
Doesn't matter. If they're sleeping right now, we're out here getting better.
Yeah, they're getting better.
Well, they're getting better while they're sleeping. I mean,
we're not getting any better.
No, we're not. No, back-to-back last night in Dallas, a game they lost, and I thought they outplayed them. I saw they caught the last couple periods there, and tough goal against. It was short. Put them up again to finish the game off. But San Jose looked good. They're shooting well. Joe Thornton back in the lineup, possibly missing Hurdle again here tonight. But man, a dangerous group. Timo Meyer, Logan Couture. They got some depth up there, big boy.
Yeah, good young players certainly, and I think the good challenge for the Blues too. There's a little bit of a history here. A couple of years ago, it's the conference final. They've had some rugged moments, in the past. So I think there's some. I think that's a good thing for this game. We're going to see Chad Johnson again. Played really, really well in that last game against Carolina. You're up top. I'm between the benches at ice level. What did you like from his performance up top? I'm going to challenge you on the goaltending right now.
Okay, all right. Huh? All right, well, I'm going to take a
note. Looks
Looks
easy up there.
It does. Well, fortunately for me, I have a really good friend who's a great goalie scout who's in my ear all the time. But, no, Chad, from up top, he doesn't move very much. He makes simple moves, quick little shuffles. He never puts himself out of position to make a big save. Incredible instincts. But he'll make a hard save look very easy. And he makes every save just look like he takes it right in the gut or right in the glove. And he never puts himself out of position. He's never sliding out of the net. And I thought he did incredible. And the second thing I noticed was his rebound control.
Very good.
And as a goalie, I don't know how you do that. I don't know, maybe you can enlighten us, because you hear that term rebound control a lot, and I don't know what it takes to prevent rebounds or allow rebounds. So I'm gonna turn it back over to Panger, who is the expertise on that. But the rebound control was certainly excellent in that game.
Your analysis was really, really good, by the way.
Thank you.
A lot of key words that you used right there.
Thanks.
I was a rebound machine.
You were.
That's why I averaged about 35 shots against per game, because I just kept spitting them out.
So what were you doing
Some
wrong?
guys are good at it. Some guys are bad at it. Anything around my glove, I was very good at it.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it's your positioning. I think it's how square you are to the shooter. If you're out of position, you're obviously going to give a big rebound out. If you're out of your the depth of your crease, if you're over challenging, you're going to have to spread out, so you're going to give up a rebound. I think he uses his 6'3" frame really, really well inside the post, and that's why when you said he doesn't move around a lot and he looks efficient when he's making a save, is because it's post to post, inside the post. There's V drills and U drills. You can watch the way he works it. They're two different goaltenders. Jake and he are different. Jake is a powerful, explosive athlete that has the hands and the puck handling ability. But I'm really happy for Chad. He's been waiting his turn. I think Jake had played 11 of 12, and as a backup goaltender, and it's a tough job, as you know, you got to be mentally ready all the time, and you're on the ice, and you've got to endear yourself to your teammates because they're the ones shooting pucks at you. So can't bail out on practice too early because you're the guy that's got to be in that net. So good for him. Ryan O'Reilly, first hat trick of his career. Never had a hat trick in junior hockey either. Talking to him yesterday with the great Hall of Famer Bernie Federico. In junior hockey,
I know.
He says, well, just wasn't our team and the way we were, and he didn't have one in Colorado, didn't have one in Buffalo. Wasn't on the ice for too many empty netters in Buffalo.
No, you're not going to be out there.
That came from him. He said that to me yesterday.
Yeah, Kerber called that up there in the box. Last game he had 2 goals, and he's looking through notes, and he goes, this might be Ryan O'Reilly's first career hat trick. And then we were at break, and I was scratching my head like, you got to double check. There's no way that's possible. And he went through it. He went through some books, and Curbs is a professional, right? So he's flipping through.
You weren't going through the books?
No, he's got the hockey encyclopedias. He's calling a couple friends. He's got the whole works, right? He's a pro. And he checked it out, but that was his first career hat trick. And man, Mike Yo said it, and everyone feels that you can't be happier for anyone on that ice besides Ryan O'Reilly, because you see the work he just puts in, the incredible leader he is. And you talk to him. I had a great conversation with him in the hallway yesterday. He's almost one of those guys you talk to. He kind of sees right through your soul. Like he thinks the game on a completely different level. He's like a player coach out there. The skills he works on and how he just grabs guys. He's a magnet for young players, old players. He's out there.
Old broadcasters.
I'm intrigued. I want to put on the skates and go out there and find out what he's working on, because he has those instincts just to kind of like grab guys, bring them in and work on things. So couldn't be happier for a guy like that.
Yeah, and, the hard work does pay off, though. I mean, if you go around practice and you don't have the details, you're going to be in a game situation, and whatever you're not doing in practice, it's obviously not going to work in the game against the best players where their attention is so sharp. He made a play the other day, which he works on this little kind of a cut chop in small areas on his backhand mostly, where he brings it to his backhand and he chops it maybe 3-4 inches off the ice, higher than a stick blade.
Yeah.
And then he gets it on the forehand. Then he brings it to the backhand, chops it up again. He did a reverse the other day in the corner. The defenseman was following him, and I said that to him yesterday. I said, that was really sharp. I said, you little chop play, and it went right on whoever it was on the side. It might have been Vladdy or whatever. And he said, well, that's why I work on that all the time in small areas. So there's a guy that it really does pay off, everything he does. He's on an 8-game point streak.
Yes.
I got notes right here.
Could be 9 tonight if he gets it, which will be I'm going to beat you to it here because I got a great assistant. That would be a Blues in their first year. If he gets to 9 points, no one's done that since Dougie Waite as a first-year Blue.
Wow.
9 games in a row point streak.
There's a lot in there, huh?
Thanks, Brett, on that one. So, yeah, there's that. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. So that's an 8-game. So if he gets a point, that could be a 9-game point streak. That Joe said that.
It's simple math.
Tarasenko's got a 5-game point streak. If he gets a point tonight, he's got a
6-game point
good
streak.
Good work, okay. And how about Robbie Fabry? His first goal since December of 2016.
Amazing.
He's a lightning bottle of enthusiasm and passion for the game. And we talked about him on Game Day Live before the last game, and boy, he followed up with a terrific one here. We're going to see him again as we rummage through the lines. I mean, he was with Robert Thomas in the last game with David Perron. They worked out well. They're going to stay together, so Robert Thomas gets in his 10th NHL game here.
He's going to be a player for the Blues tonight, and an exciting player. I think he's progressed a little by little. Mike Yeo said the other day, he said, listen, it's been 10 games. He's in for us tonight. He's progressed. He's shown a lot of growth. He's a young kid. He's an excited kid. He's a sponge. He wants to get better and better, so why not keep him up here? I like the call.
Yeah, and I like the two guys that he's playing with, too. Hard on pucks, and they'll battle for him as well and help him, and they talk a lot, too. That's the nice thing is that both Fabry and David Perron are communicative players. From yesterday, Sanford, Barbashev, and Sundquist on that fourth line. That leaves big number 7. The big rig, the St. Louis native, Patrick Maroon, looks to be, unless something changes today, a healthy scratch for this game.
Yeah, I think he is, and I think we saw him kind of drop slowly in the lineup. I think he's just trying to find his swagger, trying to find his confidence. It's hard as a fourth liner to really get into a rhythm of a game like last game, and so it's going to be a reset. Mike Yeo called it a reset for Pat Maroon tonight. He'll be watching the game and hopefully kind of see something that you don't normally see, and hopefully get his game up and running right now because he could be such a valuable piece, and it's going to be interesting to see what they do on the power play because he has been a big part of that power play here early in the season.
Yeah, Joe, the power play last 6 games, they've had a power play goal 7 for 20, clicking at 35%, and he is a big part of that. So we'll see how that goes, but it's important. He's a veteran player, and he's not the last, and he's not the first, and he certainly won't be the last player ever to be a healthy scratch. But in your hometown, it's a tough one. He's got to just come out of this with a real good attitude and get back on his game, and when he does, then going to be just fine.
Right.
Let me see what else we got here. Soshnikov.
Yeah, he's in.
Yeah. So we got the Soch. He's in, and it looks like he's going to play with Bozek and Steen.
Yes.
As a left-hand shot, playing the right side. He's got a real good wrist shot. He curls and drags it. Little big toe curve on there, and he fires it in, and he can rip it. So the main thing for him is he plays a very tenacious, reckless sort of game, and he's had some injuries. I think he's got to be an intelligent forechecker, but that's the key for him. He needs to use his speed, needs to get in on the forecheck, and I think the Blues have to establish that forecheck too. Have to continue to go line for line, sustain pressure. And I think Soshnikov is one of the guys that they're looking for that.
I think yesterday in practice, or 2 days ago in practice, yesterday was off, but 2 days ago we were working at in the practice, and they're working a lot of forechecking stuff. And Steve Ott was saying it's something they have to continue to improve on. With Blues, arguably not one of the quickest teams in the league, so he talked about their roots. The roots have got to be. Is it roots or is it routes? I don't know. I never knew.
It's a route.
It's a route. All right. So the routes have to be so clean and direct.
A route is Anyway, it's a plant, and then go underneath the ground and stuff like that.
So the routes have to be very good. So they worked on the routes again, but the forecheck consistently, one after the other. They talked about that first guy being forechecking with conviction. I love that word, conviction.
I like conviction.
I love that word, conviction.
You have conviction this morning.
I feel like I have conviction, thanks. First guy with conviction, second guy in support. And I think, and I bring this up because Soch could be that guy that gets in there hard. He's got fresh legs. He wants to come out here and make an impression tonight. Get in there early and let Steiner come in there, help you out, and hopefully find Bozak there in the slot.
Well, that'd be really good.
Wouldn't that be great if that was the first
That'd be wonderful. That'd be really good.
I would look like a genius.
Yeah, you would look like a genius. Curbs wouldn't need any notes on that. He'd just have to call the goal.
I'd take over the game.
I'm looking forward to the game tonight. It's a 7 o'clock puck drop here on a Friday evening. It's getting cold out there. Bring your toques and your scarves.
The toques, that's right.
And take the right route to the rink tonight.
Or route, whatever.
Whichever one you want to, whichever. 6:30 pregame.
Yep,
on KMOX, the 50,000 watt blowtorch.
That's me.
You got that. You can hear it from all over the place. Like in Saskatchewan, you can hear on the radio side. You're really famous now.
It's a high pressure job.
It is.
Someone's got to do it. And how about you? 6:30.
It's on the television side. 6:30, of course. Scott and Bernie got the pregame show. John Kelly and I've got the call of the game on Fox Sports Midwest. So enjoy your day. It's the Sharks. It's the Blues. It's tonight. For Joe Vitale, I'm Darren Robert Pang. Have a great day, everybody.